Hey everybody, how's it going? Real Diversity here. We're back. Gonna use a new deck today. I haven't made any video because I've been stuck on this uh Dragapult deck, and it's gotten me to the highest rank the last 2 3 seasons in or so. I mean, we've been chilling in the RCS rank except this season because um we haven't been playing as much, but we may get there at some point. How many more we? Ooh. We got 1 week left, but we got plenty of time to grind it out. And we really could probably, if we just take a day, or just if I just dedicate 2 hours a day to this game, I should be able to get that. But anyways, Kingdra deck, guys. Kingdra deck. So I built this deck from scratch. Mainly because I like this art. That's kind of all, like, for me to build a deck is two things. I have to like the card or like the art. And I seen this art on this one. You guys can buy this pack. It's the Kingdra EX special illustration collection, right? So this is I really love this art. I just liked it, and I said, man, this card looks decent. I kind of like what it kind of got going on, and I said, let me try it out. So I'll tell you, it's a little bit more to the deck I think than people realize. So anyways, I'll talk. I built this deck from scratch, completely scratch. Didn't I was trying to look for decks, couldn't find a decent deck. But I was like, okay, two options. If you know, you know. I'm gonna give you two options for a water deck like this, and for pretty much, yeah, for a water deck like this. So this deck was built for it to work two ways, and this card was built pretty much to be like a Chang Pao Ching Chi Pao Ching. How you say his name? I thought this card was actually a worse version of where's this man? Where's this card at? So I can say his name right. Where are you? It should be right here. Chin Power. Hopefully I'm saying that right. If I'm not, that's what I'm talking about. The this card here. At first I thought that the Kingdra was a worse version of that. So anyways, this is also a good shell too you could use. So Bascalibur is your other option when it comes to making a water deck. You either have Bascalibur or you run um Palkia. And we're running, guess what? Palkia. So want to say here, Palkia is kind of our go-to card here. Reason why did we go with Palkia? We went Palkia for a few reasons. One, Bascalibur is kind of like the Ching Pao. Hopefully I'm saying it. I'm gonna just say Pao. That deck works really well with because Power is a basic EX. You can throw it out there and it's ready to go. With the issue with this deck is when you have multiple Pokemon that you need a rare candy to evolve, it is very, very, very troubling. Now I will give you this. I will say this though. I for whatever reason, this deck was pretty flawless. The Pidgeot deck was pretty flawless when it came with this Garchomp deck. It was pretty flawless. I didn't have too many issues with this deck. But the biggest issue I had was that both Pidgeot and Garchomp needed a rare candy. But that wasn't always an issue. The thing was Pidgeot's kind of there for leisure. It's like we have Pidgeot. If we don't get Pidgeot down, we really don't care. We honestly don't care often if we don't get Pidgeot down, but we really want to get Pidgeot. And if we can get Pidgeot and then also our Garchomp is great. But the thing with this deck is it doesn't heavily rely on Pidgeot. If Pidgeot doesn't show up, great. We didn't need it anyway. With Kingdra, you definitely are gonna need Bascalibur. You're gonna need it. So if you cannot get him out there, you're gonna struggle. Now the biggest issue, there's so many decks that target the bench right now, especially the Dragon Pulse. Pretty much the deck I play best with is also the deck that I kind of struggle the most against when I'm not using my own Dragon Ball deck. So, and the reason with the reason being for that is, and for whatever reason, it's like I guess the game doesn't like to make a lot of mirror matches because I really go against another Dragon Ball deck. So it's very rare. I usually only go against them when I'm using a different deck. But anyways, so yeah, Kingdra I thought was a worse pal, but it actually isn't. So I'll give you an example. One, the reason it's not is because it actually doesn't lose the energy once it attacks. So and also secondly, it's beefier. It's beefier and it doesn't lose energy when it attacks. So pretty much, if Power uses if it has six water attachments on it, it can do 300 damage. Guess how much we do with six water attachments? No, sorry, with six they do 360. With six we do 350. We do just 10 less. And what I don't think a lot of people realize, maybe when I'm attacking or when they see me, is that I do you automatically, if I was just doing, like, if I just had a double energy, this attack hydro pump would automatically do 50. It does 50. Now with the water damage, so if I just have two water attached, this does 150. So I don't think people realize that it automatically does 50 plus each water is an extra 50. I don't think sometimes people do that math in their head, but that extra 50 is in there. So with five times 5 is 225. So we're doing with five water energies, we're doing 300 damage. So pretty good, not hard to get up to. And you can pretty much get that in the first turn. You can pretty much have that turn one. Or not your first turn you attack. You can have five energy on this card. So you pretty much can knock down any of the heavy hitters pretty early on. And what's crazy about that is you're like, okay, well, yeah, that's awesome. But secondly, we can get, okay, so if we attach an energy turn one, we attach an energy turn two, and then we use Palkia's ability on our second turn. We have five energy attached to Kingdra. We're doing 300 damage right there. And guess what? If we went first and we're playing a good deck, most likely they don't have anything that's higher than 300. If we're going against a Garatina deck or anything, if we're going against a Dragon Ball deck, a Charizard deck, if we went first, they don't have anything out that's over 300 yet. So automatically, our first attack, we're doing good against the higher HP Pokemon. So by the time Charizard does come out, we should have already acquired a knocked out. So secondly, okay, Charizard comes out, Charizard hits us. Charizard can't knock us out. We can hit Charizard, so now we have three prize pools. I actually beat a Dragon Ball deck earlier, and that's what made me really have confidence in this deck, is because I was like, is this deck really viable? But yeah, it works. Oh, also, so Hydro Pump, it just the math after doing some calculating, and it works. It works really well. The only thing is consistency is pretty much you you have to attack early and pretty much before your opponent gets set up, because you kind of get in this weird predicament where you have to start setting up your second Kingdra. At some point you have to start setting up your second Kingdra if you're because this card has high HP, but it still is a lot of Pokemon that can one shot it, like what's that, Raging Bolt, like Raging Bolt or something like that. And also we one shot Raging Bolt after just one turn. If we just use Palkia's ability, and then we attach one water energy, we already knock out Raging Bolt. We one shot pretty much a lot of the meta. Raging Roaring Moon, we pretty much are in like a really good shape, like turn two off rip. I'm telling you, that's the thing about this deck. Is that's the only reason I find it so viable, is because I think for most of the meta, turn two, if we go first, this deck has to go first pretty much to be effective. I'm not gonna lie. That's his only, I think the biggest weakness is I hate a deck that like it matters that much. But if this deck does not go first and we go against like a Charizard deck or like a Dragon Pulp deck, we are screwed. And we're really screwed on Dragon Pulp. Let me back to that. Is the Horsies. This is, I think, a reason. I honestly think this is the biggest reason that there is no. Okay, see, and let me triple check. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't do myself dirty. There is no Horsey that is over 60. So we are landlocked into this kind of terrible predicament where essentially, and actually I'm debating if I want to change my horsey because sometimes I get in a predicament where I'm just like maybe this one's actually better. Actually, again, sorry, so off topic here. I think the other horses are better. Actually, so the reason I switched to this horsey is because sometimes I think this hook that 20 may be useful. It may come handy. And I can see in us going second. I can see it being handy. So again, Kingdra EX. I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. There's another interesting. His other move is kind of underrated. Now I don't know how if you guys are just watching this video because you have already like seen Kingdra and you want to see some gameplay of Kingdra. But this, and maybe you already know, but or maybe you're just watching this because you saw a King's video and thought it might be cool. But King's Order is a very interesting attack because you can put three water Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench. Now, with this ability, it doesn't matter if it's a stage three, it doesn't matter. I can literally grab another Kingdra from my discard or this Palkia. I can grab either one of those from the discard and just slap them on the bench. This is a really, 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 really broken ability. Not broken, but you can I wouldn't say broken because it's like a three turn setup to do this because you would turn two you're this is you wasting your not wasting but you're using your attack on turn two on King's Order, but in a very drawn out game or just like a game where no one's able to really set up really early, this is huge to just bring out Palkia or whoever from your discard pile. Now I may look into some more ways to utilize this. Is I may add in some other water Pokemon that can utilize this that make sure I'm gonna do it now because it'll take way too. I think make this video way too long. But there may be some sort of Pokemon that's like a stage three that's really hard to get out. Or even wait, what else I could do? Wait, guys, you guys know what else I could do? No, no, no. Wait a minute, guys. I could just have Bascalibur. I could just have him just in the deck. Oh, even Garchomp even Garchomp. But again, these are all two turn setups. But and Kingdra needs just one to retreat, so he would be able to retreat immediately. Bascalibur. I didn't even think about that. That actually may be viable. Now I need to figure out how I can slip him in here. Wow. King's Order really just changed my thought process on that. Okay, yeah, I really can. Dang, I'm sharing trade secrets, guys. I'm sharing trade secrets. Okay, yeah, we're gonna figure out how to slip that in here in a minute. Okay, so anyways, like I said, five. You're at five. You're at It's gonna for maximum. It's gonna take me about 5 turns to get to God, is that really is that a vibe now? Like this now it's really stuck in my head. Or am I doing too much trying to have that? I think having him just one of him in the back wouldn't hurt for that reason. But anyways, okay. So yeah, this deck works well. Again, Irida. Irida's a really awesome card. Lets you pull out a water Pokemon and an item card. So that always is great. Because the problem with Arvin is that if you want a Pokemon, you're gonna have to pull out an Ultra Ball, and that can be very like if your hand size is small, it can be very daunting for that. So, but I think Irida works really really well. Let's us get our Kingdras and our rare candies all in the same turn. So really, she's really good for that. And yeah, everything else it looks good. And okay, so is there another anything else interesting? So another interesting thing is this card. I added Kieran um for a few reasons. One, it kind of acts as a double switch, which is I've actually this actually has been useful at one point. It acts as a double switch, but also this allows me so optimally and within 2 turns, I should be able to put 5 energy. In the best case scenario, I should be able to put 5 energy on Kingdra, and that's from turn one. I put an energy on a Horsey in my turn. Turn two, put another energy on Horsey slash Kingdra at that turn because I would be evolving at that turn. And then I use Palkia's ability, which if I've been just saying that and you don't know what Palkia's V Star ability is, it allows you to put 3 water energies from your discard pile into your onto a Pokemon. So we can do that as well, and that gives us 5. So we're at 300. So in the case of certain decks like Dragon Pole and Charizard, if we can throw in a Keyrin out there, and this is per se if we don't have if we have the lead, then that's what our Defiance band is also for. And we pretty much knock out anything with these two. Within 2 turns, we can knock out anything in the game. So that's kind of really important that we have that ability. So long as we're able to set up, we're good. So yeah. Now I'm just debating on what needs to come out this deck for us. I kind of is it just me, but I hate having one card of something. It always feels so bad to have just one card of something. I think we gotta take out if we want to try to strat, we gotta take out Ayuna. I think we'll take out one of you as well. No, actually, I think you're fine. I think it's fine to have that Earth Vessel. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. If you guys have been able to hear that TV, I hope not. All right. Yeah, this Kingdra card really like that would take 3 turns to set up though. But really, man, I may be looking at this wrong. But yeah, we'll give this a little try and see. We just gotta discard this. Multiple ways we can discard this with our earthen vessel and then also our ultra ball. So easy to discard. Or we could even use our supreme energy retriever as well, or just if we get lucky, Professor Research discards it as well as our Squabble. So easy ways of getting it discarded for us, and I think this is viable. So let's give this gameplay a shot. Like I said, this deck is very interesting. Biggest weakness, going first. It really is our biggest weakness. If we can't go first, it makes things so much harder because it really does. I see. Let's see what they go for here. Your opponent chose tail, so I feel like they're gonna get hit. So let's see what we and we go first. Love to see it. So you guys are gonna get some good gameplay. If our hand isn't absolute garbage, which it is very good. It is very good hand. Yeah, I'm gonna let Manaphy be the bait out here. Very solid hand, guys. Let me see. I need one more energy. Give me a vessel energy something. I want one more energy. Ah, perfect. Okay. I think that was a better decision, I think. Yeah, cuz next turn yeah. I think next turn we need to see some more energy though, but I think this works out. We got to see what card we pull next turn. And then us going first here, we really have time to we really got time to stun on we got time to stun on a Dragon Poke deck. We really could stun on them for a second. We don't it's no rush for us to do much here. This draw is pretty important here. Uh the issue right now, we don't got no energy, man. We got zero energy. I'm gonna say, okay, yeah, this is the play. Cause at worst here we can still attack with Palkia at worst here. Let me see. At best, we get exactly what we want, is which is a rare candy. And somehow we actually managed to get exactly what we needed. Which is awesome. 3. If only we had one more energy to give up here. But it's fine. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why don't we just we should have Greninja there actually. I don't know why I didn't Greninja there. So I don't know why I didn't think the Greninja, but this is in the long run I think this is a better play. Hmm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's the best he's got. Uh-oh. Not good, sir. That's even better. I didn't like my hand anyway. That's even better. Let me get yeah, since he's not an immediate threat right now, we'll get one more horsey out. And if he's not of course the one turn I needed him, he's not here. Our Bascalibur is in the, which is another thing I was expecting was is he's gonna pretty often be in the prize pool, unfortunately. And I don't think we need any more horsies, honestly. Because we should make our second Kingdra set up here this turn, so how much are we doing? Should I start stacking energy on another one? Cause is he? Are you two shot? Are you two shot anyway here? Oh, but then he's gonna hit me next turn either way it goes, huh? Yeah, he's gonna hit me next turn either way. Well, I guess this. Yeah, let me. Yeah, actually, let me do this. If only I could have more energy on right now. He actually may be able. How much does? Oh, only 50. Okay, I say he may be able to take out my other two horses, which actually would suck. What does this do? Oh, it cuts one less energy. Okay. He can pretty much attack me fully now. Is it was this is 13, right? Oh, he went straight for the juggler. I didn't even think about that. He actually completely caught me off guard with that one. Actually, hmm. Ah, what sucks here is we have to do King's Order, which I've been thinking about, which I knew I was gonna have to do this turn. But what sucks is that we don't have Bascalibur here. Cause what we could have done, oh, we could have set this up so nicely had we had Bascalibur. But it's fine. Oh gosh, having bro. If only we could have like. Oh my gosh! If only he wasn't. This game would have been so winnable right now. I was like, we could look up and he doesn't have a flame energy, but even with that, oh, and he can target. I said he can target our mana fee here actually, which is kind of annoying. Oh, he actually needs a lot of things to go his way here. He needs a flame energy. He needs a rare candy, and he needs a lot of stuff. And I knew he had that Rotom V, but is that enough here? Okay, he has the rare candy, but is he? Are you just hitting me for? Okay, he should make his. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it looks like this GG. Well, let me make sure. Let me make sure he has the energy first. He may not have. Okay, he got it. We're out of here. Ah, that Bascalibur. No. Yeah. Yay or nay on was that? Do we, if with the Bascalibur saved us if we had him? I'm trying to think now. What I do realize now is I definitely should have. I should have earlier in that match. I should have definitely had I should have Greninja earlier. And maybe then from that Greninja, I would have probably had Bascalibur. But let's jump into another one. This deck, I'm sorry for I'm low on the commentating. I'm new to this deck, so it's a lot of thought process I'm thinking about every turn. I'm sorry. Let me actually try to be more vocal when I think about what I'm thinking about. So you guys can know. Heads, thank you. Well, like I said, we're going first every time with this deck. This is a go first deck. Um, and again, if you in the worst case, because I can see myself in that situation pretty often where I'm stuck with a Kingdra, but I can attack, and I think, ooh, perfect. Well, I wouldn't say perfect, because we're definitely gonna need we're gonna need something to put this Defiance ban on. I'll say that. I don't want to just discard it, but oh god, I just realized exactly what deck we're playing right now. So this might just be the worst thing I've ever had in my life. But this is a Snorlax deck. The one thing about this deck, I think I went against the Snorlax deck earlier. They have a lot of ways to still get around attacking and stuff. We're not too concerned about this Snorlax deck. I don't know. Oh. Oh, maybe this isn't the deck I thought it was, actually. Mm. Maybe I should have played him on Palkia actually. Debating on that last turn if I should have just in case. If he can boss order me here, that kind of is annoying, but no, we can always attack with Palkia. Never mind, we made the right decision. Cause we can always attack with Palkia. Even if he OHKOs us. If he OHKOs our horsey here, we still good actually. We're pretty good. So here, not too much to do. I'm just playing with what I got in my hand. Not too much to think about. But like I said, I'll try to be more transparent. But um, just just doing what I think I should and can do. He's when I saw this Pidgeot V, I usually see this in the Snorlax trap deck. What I don't even know. I know trap is in the name of that deck. Gotta be, but it tries to trap you. And this deck isn't one. Everyone on this team, everyone can attack on this Everyone here can attack. What's this do? Oh yeah, it's one of those discard things. As long as he doesn't discard and yeah, he just pulled out a double energy for sure. Oh no, Sada. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, I was just talking about my next play here, I guess. Oh, oh, that's smart. That Venom, that's smart for that Pidgeot. Oh, this is a stall. This is a deck that wants to get rid of your deck for your like hand. I wonder can we mitigate this at all? I don't think so. That's fine. Yeah, I kind of want to leave as many Pokemon in the deck as I can, but it's fine. Leave darn, we really actually need a Greninja pretty badly here. We got Bascaliber this time though, so that's good. Alright, we'll go to switch here. Should we just go ahead and switch out this turn? Wouldn't that be the smart play? Yeah, that I think leaving Squabble with a little bit of emergency energy isn't that wouldn't hurt here. How many? It took us 3 turns to set up. So, right. I think that kind of works in his favor, because now he has a good. Yeah, it took us 3 turns, so he has a really good chance of stalling out our deck. So, but we'll see how it plays out. I think we still have another IU. No, we went down to one, right? Darn. I think that was our only IU. No. Decks like this is the only other reason well, this deck he's going straight from our deck to discard, so it's not really much we really could do. But I think again, easy retreat for Squabble here. Oh, that was not the best play. Wow. Okay, terrible play. Terrible play on his part for sure. And that was a pretty. I mean, maybe that was his only item card, but now because I think he needs the ancient. Wait, ancient support. That's not ancient support, right? Oh my gosh, this dude. How many counter catches does this guy have? Yeah, that's just a normal support card. So yep, didn't have anything else going there for him. And most of our wins have been coming from like kind of going against those these. I don't know if using a non-common deck makes us go against other non-common decks. This deck does in the right situation, it does beat Charizard in a Dragon Pult decks in the right situation. And again, what I realize now mostly having Excalibur here does is in that situation where I can get a Kingdra out, but I can't do anything else. I think this gives me a lot of options. It sometimes forces a 3-turn play, but in 3 turns, think about this. 3 Pokemon is crazy too. So think about this. If my bench is relatively low, I could throw out Bascalibur if I can get this all set up. Palkia, I can throw out Palkia, V Star, and then I can even throw out another Kingdra. So then if I could set that up early on, we're pretty much unstoppable. So I wonder now. I'm gonna look at some more options later. Let me see. We get one more match in. Actually, I think this video's gone long enough. I won't go that long, so this video doesn't get too lengthy. But one thing I wanted to note is that yes, I think this deck has a lot of potential. I haven't seen. I may be the guy that comes up with some groundbreaking meta for this play. Uh, but I'm looking hard now and now I'm thinking of maybe adding a card. I want to say there are cards that you can like abilities where you can pull out water Pokemon or something like that. I could be wrong. I think it's a normal Pokemon. Okay, let me do this. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna do my own research in my own time. But I was trying to see. Oh, we could put Palafin in. Palafin. Certain cards, man. Palafin can go right up in there and come out on King's Order. It's certain cards, man. Well, anyways, yeah. Hope you guys did enjoy. That's all I got for you guys, man. Yeah, we're trying. I'm gonna figure something out, man. I'm gonna figure out what else we can do. But yeah, I may look into some other ideas. Someone may have already had a better idea than me, but this is my Kingdra deck. My very own, man. It's doing well. It seems to be doing okay. But I don't have a big enough data pool to really say, oh, this deck is winning that much. But so far, it has potential. It's not a dud. It is for sure not a dud deck. It does have potential to be. Now there's times, when I say dud deck, I tried to make an Infernape deck, and that deck was dud because it wasn't viable. Wait, what's this? Did the game make this deck for me? I think the game made this, right? Oh, this is why I keep running to this deck. People are playing with this automated deck. This deck's auto generated. Not bad though. That explains a lot. Some people are just getting on and playing with that deck. This Infernape deck was the one I was talking about. So like I tried to just mash it together. This deck had no viability of winning unless the other team just like couldn't do anything. So, but yeah, it's just too much energy needed per turn, and we just could not figure out how to get it out. But anyway, so we guys did enjoy Rudolph Versi. We are out. Peace, man.